people are really gonna watch this.
They ain't got nothing else to do.
Right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS Radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Did it, Kim? All right. She got a vision, and she want us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, you ready?
I'm not ready. Are they ready?
Nigga.
What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio. I am here with
Your girl so fab. Hey y'all.
It's been a while, so how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is okay. Hopefully we still have people out here who even care about our show.
I mean, last week was not our fault. And this week wasn't our fault either because they didn't have any electricity here in the building. So we couldn't really do our show.
Yeah, that's whack. Sauce.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, we can give you access to another place, but we would literally have to pack up everything and take it to another location. So we weren't going to do that.
And be patient with us. As you see, we've rearranged some things that we can actually invite y'all in more. Why are you laughing?
God, it's looking like Hollywood school.
So we rearranged things so that we could be more in depth with the audience rather than each other. Now she out here talking about we look like we on a game show.
Good morning, everybody.
No whammy, stop.
Wait, what was that game? Pyramid. Things that go bump in the night. Things that are white.
Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Y'all are terrible.
Can never let my nigga be great.
All I'm trying to do is give us a style and a look, man. If y'all understood what we was moving around before, just want our own style and our own look. So eventually, this white wall here will have things on it for you guys. If you have products, we can place products on here. We're going to do some stuff for a nominal fee. Ain't gonna be free. We're gonna be advertising y'all shit for free, but for a nominal fee, we can work some things out.
You know what you can also do? If anyone's interested in having a logo placement, we can superimpose your logo right here.
Or that. Or right here.
Bing.
Or over there.
Bing.
Because, that's the thing. We can do that. We're just trying to make sure our room is more our style. And I think this way it forces us to look at the camera more than look at each other.
Yeah.
Because we get into our modes and we don't necessarily, engage with y'all. And we be having inside jokes. Just like the game show shit that she just did, which was totally unnecessary. All I'm trying to do is give us our own feel.
Oh, my nigga, I see what you're doing. I appreciate you.
That's all.
And wait. No. We are kind of backed up, aren't we?
For what?
Birthdays.
Big time.
Hold on. I'm sharing on Facebook. And you know what? This is what I'm gonna do.
Big time backed up.
We also have comments.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see you.
Jazz, she was definitely letting us know that our audio was good now. Appreciate you.
What's all this?
Those are all comments.
Oh, okay. I can't see none of that. So the problem is, y'all, now as y'all can see.
Oh, she said a rant about the halftime show. Didn't he rant enough on Facebook?
But I liked it.
Well, I think she was saying like in favor of it because the three of us all seem to be on the same accord.
Yeah, for sure. Is there a rant about it? There isn't. The biggest problem I have with everything right now between Kendrick and Drake is that the people who like Drake are so locked in on the fact that they like Drake that they're really missing the fact that this is bigger than Drake now. And there's messages behind what is being delivered. And I think Drake is the target because it's easy, but it also shows us that there's a bigger problem behind, the entertainment business alone.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you get away with calling a person a pedophile and not get charges brought up against you?
Yeah.
But then also you yourself like haven't denounced it.
Because the documentation is there. Let's just be real. If you want to see the relationships or the friendships that Drake has had with these underage girls, it's all there. One of them being Millie Brown from Stranger Things, when she was literally I think 11 or 13, and he was in his 30s or 30s or latter 20s. Either way, he was too damn old. But this is all documented, like of them saying like, oh, well, he's my friend. We talk all the time. Why? What do you possibly have in common with a grown man? And what worries me is when I see grown men like arguing to the death. There's nothing wrong with being a fan of someone, but I need you to also know when they're in the wrong. And he was in the wrong. And that's okay. I mean, it's okay. Am I a fan of Drake's music? Yes. Like Drake was my guy. Now it's kind of hard to listen to him because he is, it is a little cringeworthy. But when you start actually looking up things and seeing like, there's some validity to what Kendrick is saying, you got to take a step back and realize that, like you said, this is bigger than music.
Yeah.
And Drake should have left his ass alone. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with anything I see. I just feel like at a certain point in time, it's going to play itself out. And once it does, then now the smoke will clear, and then now we got to decide what way we integrate Drake back in. Or it could be like Ja Rule. You'll just never be the same again. Which is where I think it's heading, because there's no music besides the tough guy Drake music that I don't like. But here's what's funny. Even Kendrick said that in his diss songs, be the happy Drake. Don't be this guy because you don't want this type of smoke.
Right.
Lil Wayne told him, hey, man, just be Canadian. Like, people have warned you about this. Mm-hmm. You crossed into this line, and you're just the lame dude that everybody went to school with that's like, told you not to mess with dude. And no, we're not helping you because we told you not to mess with dude.
We told you. We told you.
Went over there messing with him, and now he's tripping on you, and your ex is dancing in diss songs, which is wild. You brought it on yourself.
Right.
And,
And did you see some of the comments about how some people on Twitter were coming for Serena and her husband saying like, well, why would you let her do that? And but like that was she never should have been crip walking. I was, dude, here we go. Once again, this is bigger than that, and how they tried to control and contain Serena while she was playing. This woman wore a whole entire cat suit to help with blood clots after her pregnancy, and they literally struck down a rule saying you can't wear cat suits. This is for my livelihood. This woman almost died. But because this is what I decided to put on, then it's like, oh, this is a problem here. So that's why she wore the tutu. I don't know if you guys remember that when she was playing in that huge black tutu, just to show like, you're not going to tell me what I can do with my body, So how about y'all leave her alone? This woman has dealt with enough scrutiny. She's finally in a relationship with a man who is in love with her, loves her child down. So what are we doing? What are we really doing here?
We have to pick and choose. You're mad at Serena, and then the hoteps. Well, she got a white husband. Don't Drake got a white mom?
Doesn't Saquon have a white woman? And wasn't she talking crazy on Twitter?
He said, I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Right? I did drag him into that. Sorry, Saquon. My bad, but just saying.
Yeah, he was like, nah, I ain't got nothing to do with this. If I was him, I'd have to write into the show.
Because minding his
Yeah,
business with his
leave me-
Super Bowl win.
Leave me alone. I won. We took our L as far as that. We won the Super Bowl, but took our L in that department. So what?
Just saying.
Yeah, leave me alone.
She has an unproblematic white husband, so leave him alone.
But Drake has a white mom. Like I
Yes.
said, how many L's do the Drake fans want to take? The same thing that you're chastising Serena about, she created little Drakes. So now, and y'all mad. Well, then you're not mad at the big Drake. So what are we talking about?
Whose child is the mother of his child is a white woman?
What are we talking about? Like at this point in time, you just like who you like. And
Yeah.
my thing is, I don't like Drake being tough. Don't mind Drake's party music. Don't like Drake being tough.
Right.
Don't be tough. You're not tough. And it's okay not to be tough. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be that type of rapper guy. But when you hang out with those guys, you think that you're supposed to be that. And you're not. So you don't have to be that. At the end of the day, man, just be Canadian. Like Lil Wayne told him. Just be Canadian. So birthdays. I will go back to yesterday, which is not that many, really. So Rashid Howard, happy birthday. Happy heavenly birthday, which is kind of sad, to a football player of mine, Dante Broadus, aka Black Tay. Happy birthday, Delbert, which is another former player I've coached. Happy birthday to a friend of mine and also a coach colleague, Coach Lou. Happy birthday, B. Marshall. Happy birthday to a old friend from third or fourth grade, Tara McCoy.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Sean Latala. And happy birthday, Rocky Tilvis. Happy birthday, guys.
And also happy birthday to a friend of our show, Sally Starfield. She was also one of our speakers at Fuck Up Nights. Her birthday was this week. A good friend of mine, Bernard, happy birthday to you. And happy belated birthday to my friend Kayla. Her birthday was on the 31st. And then, of course, happy belated birthday to me, niggas. What? Yeah. Woo!
She was out with Pablo Escobar, so she couldn't get right. Happy birthday, everybody.
You ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready? Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Well, it looks good. It looks good. It looks fine. It looks fine. We hope you have a good time. Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you. Yeah.
And as the saying goes, continue to live your life in a way that makes every day worth celebrating from the Sibs.
Yeah.
So happy birthday, everybody.
Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, appreciate you. Woo.
What's up? What we got next?
So as we all know, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. If you guys plan on doing something special for your loved one, drop it in the comments and let us know. But there is this whole movement now. We have Galentine's Day and Self-Love Day, and people wanting to essentially give themselves the love that they would like from a significant other or a partner. But one comedian decided to make a stance about Valentine's Day, got his friends together and called it Malentine's Day. Would you?
Hell no.
I wasn't done with my question.
Hell no.
Would you or would y'all celebrate, especially the men, celebrate Valentine's Day amongst your single male friends and make it essentially an expression of self-love?
I wish any one of y'all I know would do that. What?
Show the picture. It's supposed to be a expression of self-love and loving against, love amongst each other, your single male friends. Now, of course, this was a joke. This guy is a comedian.
I don't know where the damn thing is at.
Oh man,
I
we
can't
don't
even
get an
see it.
engineer.
What is this? Is that it?
No,
That it?
no,
That it?
yes,
No, it's not.
that's a slide. Wait, go back. It just says, oh, go down, share screen.
That's not it either.
Yes,
Oh,
it
there
is.
it
So
is.
you can go and find
I
the.
can't see, y'all.
You saved it 3 times. No,
I mean,
next button.
Y'all need to mind y'all business.
So Delshawn Reed is a comedian, but he did this whole thing where he and his friends dressed up and called it Valentine's Day or whatever. But it led me to ask the question, like, a group of men, since we do want to make sure that men are loving one another and loving on each other and creating safe spaces, is it a bad thing to come together on Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day to support one another if you're single? Ladies, how would you?
So, if y'all haven't seen Rebranding Block, some posts that I've been making, and I'm being very mindful because, like I told Kim, we now have people and brands that we want to affiliate ourselves with. So I have to be somewhat judicious about the words that I use because I don't want to mess up potential sponsorships when they look and see how we are operating. With that said, this is absolutely plumb ridiculous. And I wish y'all would. If I know you and you out here doing this, we got problems, man. I'm just gonna keep it a bean with you. We ain't even going what? And if you ask me to do something like this, we got a problem. It could jeopardize our friendship.
So even if you guys just came together, got something to eat on Valentine's Day,
we got to do it on Valentine's Day. We just had our Valentine's Day Super Bowl.
Oh,
what are we discussing amongst? See, she's pressing buttons because what am I doing as a man during this day with other men? We know what the day is, and now you want me to sit with matching PJs
and balloons and gifts
and chocolates. Are you kidding me? And women who support it, and women who support it, this is why you don't have men to deal with. You ask for men, but then say do things like this.
And one of the hashtags was "I'm the prize." Now, like I said, this man is a comedian. However, I do feel like this
is crazy work.
There are some people who will do things like this,
and they shouldn't. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. If you do it, I get it. If you are in the community, cool. Heterosexual men have no business getting together on Valentine's Day to express love and brotherhood. There are so many other ways and so many other days that we can do that. This is like when women claim mother and father on Father's Day.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah.
Because there's nothing about Valentine's Day for men anyway. The commercials, the branding, the marketing, none of that's for men. It's for women. It's a holiday, another holiday for women.
Thanks.
So, right. So, what? So now you want to mosey yourself into this as a man with other men.
Yes.
This is why y'all ain't got nobody to date. This is exactly why y'all don't have nobody to date.
I can be honest and say that if a guy were to tell me, especially if he's single, oh, I spent Valentine's Day with my boys, I would think that, okay, so something's going on here. Because typically, like you said, most men don't celebrate Valentine's Day, don't care, and are just like, all right, I'm over it. It's just another day.
It's just another excuse for us to have to buy women presents. There's nothing about Valentine's Day that for a man that you're looking forward to it. Like nothing. And if you have a nice enough woman to surprise you with something, then it's like, oh, thanks. But no man goes into Valentine's Day expecting something for Valentine's Day.
And I find that funny because the guys that I dated always said that. Like, I wasn't expecting anything. I'm like, why would you not expect anything?
Because I'm a man.
But I'm still going to gift you something. We're together. It's about love. Yay.
Because the only things on earth that get loved are dogs and women. men just we love you for now. And we don't love you anymore. And then now you end up, over there in the corner somewhere.
It sounds like a pity party.
It's not a pity party.
It is.
The thing about this whole love situation with men is receiving it is tough because we're giving it. And it's okay to settle in to give it on the day. And it's okay to receive it as well if you have that person. But I don't believe any man wakes up on Valentine's Day with the expectation of anything. It's not meant for us.
Well, not even expectation, but for it to be like a huge shocker. Like if I'm in a relationship with you and you know the type of person that I am, just being thoughtful, why would you not think that I was going to do something for you, even if it was small?
Because we're men.
That's terrible.
Sit with it. Because it is. We don't see our value in that. You see what I'm saying? Like, so no man is like, I can't wait till Valentine's Day to get, love. That's not we've been conditioned that it's not for us.
That's terrible.
I mean, I don't know any guy ever who was like conditioned that Valentine's Day they were supposed to receive.
In a relationship.
Even in a relationship, you're not supposed, if you get something, it's cool, but ain't nobody.
What do you guys think? What have been your experiences? Mr. Purpose and see you're in here, like, and you're married. So does your wife ever surprise you on Valentine's Day? Anyone else who's watching,
I've received things on Valentine's Day, but I don't see me receiving anything on Valentine's Day as like an expectation. Nah. And if I don't receive anything, I'm cooler than a fan. Like,
really?
So if like tomorrow, if there's nothing for Valentine's Day, it's not gonna be like, oh, she don't love me. I'm like, man, okay, going to work. And the one thing that I need people to stop thinking is gifts is sex. That ain't no gift.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
That's not a gift.
Gucci is not.
That's not a gift. What you're not gonna do is bag the same. We got sponsors that got people watching now. What you're not going to do is bag that up and then be like, Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, before you go in someplace, Mr. Purpose says she always looks out for me, but to me, it's not for me, which is fair.
Our day.
Well, do you ever feel the pressure, all of you who are watching, do you feel the pressure to be performative on that day?
Used to. I don't anymore.
Is it an age thing?
No, it's a person, it's who you're with. There's no expectations there. Like the maintenance of the person that you're with is not like to be expected with all that. And actually the person would rather not have all that, which is weird because in the beginning of our relationship, I felt like, this give, and it made the person uncomfortable, made her uncomfortable. She didn't like all that. Yeah, pretty weird. So, only gifts she likes are the gifts that take her away from me, like traveling. Now, if I got her a trip to go somewhere without me, I love you. But earrings or chocolates and all that, nah, it ain't. It's like, meh.
Well, people have their things,
And I don't know. Like I said, the one thing that makes me mad about Valentine's Day, I think, and maybe it's just me, there's 365 days in a year. You don't have to do this today and then not do it any other day, because then I'm going to get mad at you. I feel as though the person that you are should not come out in Valentine's Day.
Now that I do agree. I do agree with that 1,000%. Because don't try to perform now, especially if that's not where you were. Or, if you piss me off, then it's like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, all's forgiven. No, it's still fuck you, like it was yesterday and the day before that.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, don't do that. So that's why I look at Valentine's Day like, man, I'm not saying I'm not one of those people like every day is Valentine's Day, but every day could be. So don't trip on this day. Like a simple card or something like that, exchanging things like that is cooler than a fan, because the one thing about Valentine's Day to me is like, what are you buying a person that you didn't think about getting them for Christmas?
Oh, I've done that. Because it's like little things that they mention. So maybe what's your gift for Christmas?
Between now and Christmas?
Yeah, like I take inventory.
I am a
So
bottom shelf nigga. I keep telling y'all because in my mind, what did I not get? It was just less than 2 months ago that we was just getting gifts. Now
you might not get everything.
and that's okay. You're not supposed to get everything.
Right. So then I save it for Valentine's Day. Like for one of the guys that I was dating for Christmas, it was all of his gifts were about the 5 senses. And then, as we were talking and stuff like that, a while ago, he mentioned that there was this specific hoodie that he wanted. And I found the hoodie, and that was his Valentine's Day gift.
Why didn't the nigga go buy the hoodie?
Huh?
Why didn't he go buy the hoodie?
Hmm.
You got how many paychecks between now and see what I'm saying? That's how men think.
Because maybe he just didn't want. There's things that I will say that I like and I won't get.
And Valentine's Day, you had at least 3 paychecks. Go get the hoodie.
No, because there is a certain watch that I have been wanting for I don't know how long. I haven't bought it yet.
What kind of watch is it?
A Coach watch.
Well, that's why. You see what I'm saying? A hoodie, nigga. Coach watch hoodie. Totally different thing. What? What? This nigga talking about, I can't get the hoodie. You can't get the hoodie?
Well, he didn't say he couldn't get it. He just said he liked it. He was like, yo, this hoodie's really
What
dope.
type of hoodie was it?
It was like a leather hoodie or something like that. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was cute. He was happy.
Y'all here wearing leather hoodies. He didn't get it because he was questioning whether or not he should buy
Shut
it.
up.
Who the hell is out here wearing leather hoodies? What is he, day 26? Like, what are we talking about? That's why he didn't buy it. See, when you ask the right questions, you get the right answers.
No.
So the
that
brother
is not
had
it.
between Christmas and Valentine's Day to buy that hoodie.
But there
He
are
knew
things.
once he bought that hoodie, the only person he could wear that hoodie around is you. Because ain't no man, if a man come around me with a
No.
leather hoodie. What?
I thought it was cute.
Joe, you wear hoodies every day, man. Hoodies is your thing. You wearing leather hoodies, bruh? Y'all out here, y'all, this is what we doing? We out here with
I thought it was cute.
what type of designer was it?
Oh, I don't know. It was in one of the stores in the mall. I think it was in Macy's.
Oh, so this was a large, extra large type of hoodie.
Yeah.
Little nigga stuff. Ain't no big nigga wearing no leather hoodie. Leather hoodie. See, ask the right questions, get the right answers. Ain't no big man. Imagine my big ass, y'all.
Now
With
it
a
wasn't
leather hoodie
actual
on.
leather. It was fake
And then
leather.
it's fake leather.
Yeah.
The story is getting worse.
Whatever. The moral of the story is he said he liked it.
Uh-huh.
He didn't get it.
Uh-huh.
So I kept inventory and then
Uh-huh.
got it for him for Valentine's Day. But that was something that had happened before Christmas.
How
So-
much was this hoodie?
Oh, it was like what? $40?
He couldn't get the hoodie because he was questioning whether or not it was one of them purchases that you see and you're like, I like that. But where can I wear it? Because I can't wear it with the fellas. That's a real Valentine's Day gift. I would expect brothers in the community to have a leather. I've never seen a straight man wear a leather. What? Could you bring that picture of that hoodie up?
It's been years.
But I'm just saying, is there a way to bring up a picture of this hoodie? Because,
Let me see.
you know, I know brothers that I love a good hoodie, but, you know, what are we talking about? Leather hoodies.
Let me see. It's been a minute.
I just want to know anybody out here who's wearing leather hoodies.
Um,
Jazz said he must be repping Thriller.
It was cute, y'all.
Was it?
It was.
And now every time she keeps saying it was cute makes me know further and further. It probably wasn't meant for us to wear. And it was a large and extra large because ain't nothing bigger than extra large in the mall. I know. I just went to go look for something.
So I don't know.
Y'all tripping.
Like Sheen has a version of everything.
Sheen. Now, I'm not knocking Sheen, but I've seen some questionable things for brothers on Sheen. Like jeans and really, really tight.
So it looks
Cut
kind of like
juice.
this. Now, whatever Gianvanco, whoever that is, I don't know, because I didn't pay $54 or $70 for it. But it goes all the way up to a 4X. So some big niggas is wearing it.
Them real juicy ones.
but it looked kind of like that.
Share it in the updrive so I can show this. I wish y'all would with that leather
Whatever.
Letterman jacket. How many times did you see him wear that hoodie?
Oh well, he wore it a couple times with me, but yeah.
Man,
But that's not the point, damn it.
I don't even know why we talking this long about this foolishness.
Because, like I said, you said that what didn't you get during Christmas?
Right.
So, like I said, I take inventory of things. Like
Did it
people
have
will
short
mention.
sleeves?
No, it didn't have short sleeves.
Cut off
Not.
sleeves. Was the hood leather too?
Yes.
So then what? This thing out here with a bomber jacket on as a hoodie?
Shut up.
No way.
He liked it, so I got it for Valentine's Day.
So I'm not against Valentine's Day or men getting an opportunity to be treated on Valentine's Day. That's cool if that's what your swag is throughout the year. But don't front on Valentine's Day because that's corny in my book. But that's my book. Other people may feel, like I said, I'm a bottom shelf Negro, clearly. Because I don't wake up or anticipate anything for Valentine's Day at all.
But you're also not an easy person to shop for, at least in my opinion.
I'm very easy to shop for.
What do you like, nigga?
Video games. It ain't never changed. I mean, that's to be honest. Like, because I also am a person where I'm like, man, I'll just get it myself.
And that's the worst type of person to shop for. Because then it's like, well, goddamn it, never mind.
Because the things that I really want that I can't get, I would not be like, okay, so if you be like, oh, well, what do you want? All right, well, there's these 2 speakers on Amazon, $200 a piece. That would be nice. And then somebody say, okay, well, what else? I would always be willing to upgrade my DJ board, but once again, these things are like thousands of dollars. So that's why I'm like, for Valentine's Day, to me is more so just like, the small,
Right.
I don't have that. I don't wear jewelry. I don't wear earrings no more.
Yeah, right?
I don't do that. Like
no watches, no.
I wear watches at times, but my skin is very oily, so underneath it sweats a lot. So it's like you gotta have the right type of band on it and stuff. So I just be like, never mind. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm really simple, man. The thing that makes me happy on a Valentine's Day is a good meal. Like I'm that type of person. Like beef and potatoes, my nigga. That's it. Denty more. Warm it up in the microwave. Call it a day. Oh, leather hoodies ain't on my register. What are we talking about?
But there's still certain things, like a certain type of cologne that you may have wanted, or a certain pair of like shades or something like that, or a certain hat, jacket.
Hats always are cool. Jackets, maybe.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even know what type of hat to get you, because it may be one of those things where you get one, you'd be like, oh, that's whack. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. Plain color hats always work for me, though. Just the straight plain color hats.
Styles of hats that I didn't even realize. And then when you told me about the sizing of the hats, I was like, this is too much.
Yeah. So then, like, when you got a melon like mine, you might want to start with the flex fits.
Didn't know that was a thing until you told
me.
Yeah.
Because if you get the wrong size fitted, it won't work. So I need like a 7 3/8, 8, the big sizes of that, because you got to cover the forehead up, because nobody wants the premature baby Huey dips. So you can't do that.
Hey, Mr. Zig, he said he likes beef and potatoes too. I know that's right.
Keep it simple, man. Like it ain't what. Here's the thing. Men want to be able to provide for their women during that day.
Mm-hmm.
And we're okay with that. Our happiness, when you really have a good person, our happiness is seeing you guys happy about us being able to provide for you. When you have a decent dude.
Mm-hmm.
And in return, you don't really look or expect anything, because we're men. Like, it's one of those unspoken things. Like, you won't call no brother on Valentine's Day and be like, so what you get for Valentine's Day? What? Mm-hmm. If you did, you'd be like, man, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to do that. And if it does happen, you're just like, thank you. I really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. And then most women will probably be like, oh, you don't even appreciate what and it's not that. It's just like, this ain't my day. Because then on Father's Day, don't get stupid. Because then Father's Day, you're going to act like you don't know me and get me tools.
Wait a minute.
It's the truth. Because then that's our day. But then.
And that's fair. That's fair. So if someone said, I'd rather you love me on Father's Day than Valentine's Day, then that's fair.
Father's Day. But then you want to give people things on Father's Day that help you, like a grill. The hell? That's me cooking. I didn't get you a stove for Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Corey said Flex Fit is life. I didn't know there was a difference.
Flex Fit is it because it fits. Pause. It fits every head. But you know, but what I'm saying, like at the end of the day, like you know, think about that. Like as a man, every commercial is Lowe's and all that for Father's Day. What if we got y'all a stove for Christmas or for Mother's Day? People be like, what the hell you think this is?
Is it gas?
Well, yeah, you know, that might be a little different because I ain't seen a gas stove since we moved down here.
That's what you want to eat, boo.
But,
hey.
you know, you can't, you know, I think that's when our day is. And we get screwed over on that day so much it's not even funny.
But then again, now I can understand that for a guy who is a father, but a guy who is single, what day do you have?
I think as a guy who is single, your days of reciprocity is what makes the relationship. Remember, like I said, reciprocity and reciprocal. As a man, I think by you doing things on a regular basis, women will shower you with gifts far more than men shower women with gifts. Men love bomb in the beginning. That's when a lot of women say, oh, you've changed. And then it's like, well, I did that just to get this. Now I got this. So what you mean? You know what I'm saying? But women will consistently give throughout the relationship. So that's why, to me, for most men, Valentine's Day is like, because everything that you could get specifically on Valentine's Day, you get throughout the year. If you got the right woman. Now, if you don't have the right woman and you have somebody selfish, then that's when you be looking at holidays like, well, what you going to get me? What you gonna get me? Most people know that the woman that you're with is going to give you gifts far more than you give her because her mindset is, oh, I seen this. I'm gonna buy it.
Yes.
Oh, I seen that. Men don't think like that. We think like that when it's time to think like that. Birthday, Christmas, you did something wrong.
Guys, is that how you are out here?
I mean, and it's not rude. Like you may do flowers every now and again and all that stuff like that to keep the romance and things like that going, you know. But women actively think in purchasing, I'm going to get this for you.
Right.
Men don't actively think like that. They don't. There has to be like some purpose. You know what I'm saying? Or they know you're about to do something and okay, you know, add this to it or something like that. And I'm just saying average. I'm not saying like quote unquote high value men. High value men might do that, but your average guy,
I hate that term.
I hate it too. But your average guy, he gonna do average guy shit. And Valentine's Day is for your average guy. It's just like I want to make you happy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Anybody who's anything different, check the community. I'm serious. And the only reason why I say that is because what man was told to do that? You see what I'm saying? We are not told to do that. Whereas other people may be told that this is what they're supposed to do. We are not told that that's what you're supposed to do. Nobody tells you to expect anything for Valentine's Day.
Which I get. Like I said, I guess my point is I just find it sad that when you do give a guy a gift, it's just like, oh man, I was not expecting that at all.
Right.
And I'm like, so have you never received a gift on Valentine's Day?
Most
like,
men, the answer is no.
That is so sad.
And if you do, it's
Coochie.
Stop packaging up coochie. It's not a gift. And our sex therapist is here, so I know she probably got something to say about that. I don't give a damn. Stop That's like warming up leftovers for Thanksgiving dinner.
Wow. I didn't even know she was out there.
Oh, like, stop packaging up the same coochie. Yeah, do not package up the same thing talking about
well, hello.
No, don't do that. That is not what we do.
And I'm glad Ms. Barnes is here, so maybe we can talk about it real quick before we go into the healing. So yeah, like we said, we didn't have any electricity, so we couldn't do healing Wednesday. So we're doing healing Thursdays, but we're just doing healing with you and Kenneth. When it came to Valentine's Day, did you guys do anything for each other? Okay. Oh.
Thank you. See what I'm saying? When you got the right person, Valentine's Day is every day.
But for Valentine's, I guess, if it was on the weekday, we waited till the weekend.
Okay.
And, and did dinner and, whatever else.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's my girl.
Whatever feels natural.
Right. But did you kind of gift to him as well?
I'm gonna be honest about that. I'm gonna say that our gift to each other was each other. Which we did every day. But I mean, he did the traditional yes. The flowers and turtles, because every time I ate turtles, candy turtles, I don't do chocolate. But I mean, and really that was it. It was just, it was every day, Valentine's Day. So that day in particular, most of us are working. If it's falling in the week, we ain't gonna do that.
So see, I wasn't being a jerk, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all.
I'm not saying you're being a jerk.
No, not you. But anybody who
that day. But I mean, if it like tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So yes, after we get off work, then we probably. I don't like crowds, but we probably
right, yeah,
do a little something,
Okay.
And spend the rest of the weekend doing what you do.
I know.
I mean, yeah. Because that's grown folks.
Right.
That's you got responsibilities during the
Absolutely. Right.
I got time for all that during the week. Yeah.
But like I was telling Ken, I was like, I just find it funny that sometimes when guys do receive something on Valentine's Day, they're just like, oh man, like I never get anything, right? They've never received anything. And it's just kind of sad. Like, oh man.
I don't know. Some men, I think, they don't expect it, but they appreciate it when they get it.
Yes.
But there's some men that, depending on what your love language is.
Right.
If you like cards, then sure. Have I done a little sentimental note? Left it in your card.
Right. Yeah. But something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we got to switch gears real quick because we do have Auntie V here, and then our sex therapist, even though today isn't her day, but she is making a comeback. So she's coming back to the show. So of course there will be all sorts of conversation that will be had in the upcoming weeks. But let's switch gears. It's all about healing today and love.
She's going to try to talk about my ass, but I don't care. Stop packaging up stuff thinking that it's supposed to be.
How you already starting? She just got back.
I know her.
Already starting with her.
Because I missed her. I missed her, so I got to start the shit now. I got to get it in before she get on, because she ain't going to let me talk when she get on. There we go.
Well, we're going to switch gears. And then, like I said, our sexy educator, Tyranikia the Chappelle, will be here. And then we got Auntie V. So give us 1 second, guys, because we got to do some adjustments. And we will be right back to talk about love. And we want you guys to weigh in on the conversation as well. Let's give us your best love story. How about that? Keep it short, but keep it cute. Give us your best love story, or tell us why you love your significant other. All right. It's TDS Radio.
I can't see. There we go.
There we go.
All right, we're back.
Oh, we look brighter now.
I don't know what's up.
All right.
It was on TV.
Oh yeah,
Our
I brought
bright
the
spot.
sunshine with me.
She brightened up the stage.
Our bright spot.
I don't know why that happened.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
let's go.
All right. So it is healing. We're just gonna say it's just healing today.
It is just healing.
Not Healing Wednesdays. We're going right into Thursday, and we have on TV here with a very special guest, no other than Tyranikia the Chappelle, our sexy educator.
Oh my God! I'm back. Oh my God!
Miss Sexology.
Hey y'all, hold up. I feel like, hold on, technical difficulties. Coming to senior citizen moment.
There we go.
Is this better? Oh, yay! No, I like it.
Yes, you should have had this situated before you got on here.
Oh, what we not gonna do is that because I.
There we go. Keep it right there. Right there.
Okay.
It's
No
so
judgment. Oh yeah, hey
Hey,
y'all. Okay, first of all, Kenny, you.
Uh-oh.
we're not supposed to be talking about this today.
Oh no, I heard you. Oh, you should. You was talking.
Wait.
Wait.
Okay.
what'd
No,
you
I was
do?
trying to give her the big screen. Hold on.
Oh, this guy.
Hold on. Go ahead. There you go. Go ahead. Go in. I'm waiting. You see something?
You a good time repellent. You know that? I've decided today. That's what that is.
It's good time repellent.
That you decided today.
Cause right when I was getting ready to say my point, he like, oops, why you lie? You ain't gonna do me like that. Kenny, we're better than that.
We've
We've grown.
I've missed you. How are
Did you? I know you did. I mean, it's me. How could you not?
Now, never mind. Let's go. Let's get started.
It is me. I would miss me too. I'm just saying. You know, I gotta fuck with you. I see you in a minute. Oh my God, what's up?
What's happening?
Oh my God, what's up?
Yes. So it's today and tomorrow. You'll be with her, right?
Tomorrow?
No.
Next
No,
week.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
next week.
Mhm.
Next week we're done. This week
Oh,
because they finally got the electricity working in here.
yay.
I know y'all
Right?
paid y'all bills. I see.
Right?
Well, first of all, they need to take something off of the bill for all this
Ooh,
bullshit.
listen.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was a smooth week.
Yeah.
Oh, that means we had half services, so it's half price.
Hello.
Hmm.
Just saying.
It was actually more than a week.
Yeah, it was because it started last week.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
That sounds
Oh,
like a
no.
conversation for a minute.
Doesn't it?
Hello.
Doesn't it?
It does. It sounds
And we
like a
got
conversation
this.
for a minute.
So, you know, it's a lot.
It's
It's a lot.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll handle
Oh,
that.
You'll handle that. You'll handle that.
Yeah, we'll
It's
handle
all
that.
good.
Yeah, we'll handle it.
It's all good. It's all good.
But we're talking about love.
We are.
yes, talking about love. And I know we was
About
supposed to, but I
love.
did want to add something. Kenny said not to, coochie is not a gift. Now,
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to agree, but also disagree. Now,
What do we
where
agree
I
on?
agree,
Disagreeing with?
That coochie is not a gift on Valentine's Day
Valentine's
or
Day.
holidays.
Oh,
Mhm.
Not on Valentine's Day because we should
No,
be doing it all the time.
well,
I'm going to agree, but like I said, also disagree. And this is why I'm going to agree. If this is what your person, to your point, like, God, that's what they asked for, then that's what they want. So in that place, you getting gifted what you want.
Yeah.
And also, too, let's say it could be something like you wanted to try something. Your person, they truly wanted to try something different, right? But you didn't really want to do it. You're like, you know what? I want to surprise you on this particular day with this particular activity. So in that case, it can be a gift.
Okay.
Now,
Now,
now. So that's why I disagree. Now, where I agree, if I don't think sex is a gift on Valentine's Day. I do not fully agree with that. I don't. I feel like to your point, Kenny, where you're saying like something you do all the time, right? I agree with that to that extent, but also I feel like what is different about this particular act? Like, what are we doing? Like, we just gonna get in the same bed now? We gonna sit outside and hang upside down and all right, let's roll. But if we just gonna be in the bed doing what we doing, it's like okay. Now once it's done, you like all right, well, okay.
That's why we're doing add-ons today.
okay.
Yes,
That-
and there we go. There we go. So sex can be a
add-on to
gift. Yeah, look. Because ATV, she gonna make it a gift. This how we make it a gift. So there we go. So yeah, I agree, but I disagree.
Okay. All right.
Because I have no idea when word you were talking on my drive in here.
What
He said that.
about it not being a gift? No, not on
Yeah,
it.
so-
And I cleaned
Because
it up.
But it's all
if we
Oh, okay.
if we
Sound right.
and we rocking all the time.
And we rocking.
Yes.
We rocking.
yeah.
So rocking on Valentine's Day it ain't a gift because it's when we rocking, we rocking.
Mhm.
Well, you know
It should
what?
always be a gift.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, so that
sometimes
ain't
it's
what-
not though. But what if you're in a space where you're not consistently intimate, right? So with that being said, that's another space too. If you're not consistently intimate, having sex on Valentine's Day should not be considered a gift because I feel like I should do it because that's not fair either.
No,
Right.
that's work.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
I mean, that's work. That's
Right.
a job. That's work.
Yes. No.
Mhm.
You don't want that.
No.
I mean, so,
No.
and that's why, the only thing Valentine's Day does for you is just give you just a little extra time and energy to, spend on you
Mhm.
or your relationship or your situationship,
Mhm.
whatever it is.
Yes, you better say it all the truth.
Yes. Look at me, honey, adulting.
Listen, first
Yes.
of all, I'm loving this sweater. You look amazing.
Right?
The
Look at
red lip is popping.
honey, I'm trying to roll with it.
And
'cause
you rolled right into it. Like you fit it all. It's all you.
you. Well, we all show up every day, Central, but we're talking about Valentine's Day.
Yes.
All we're doing is talking about giving to yourself
Mhm.
and to others and to whatever
Mhm.
situation you are in or out of.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
all.
Because there's different ways to love and engage love. So I agree.
Absolutely. And so, my gift to everyone is we are doing, some gifting, some passionate healing gifting,
Mhm.
and some indulgent duo.
Mhm.
Whether, like I
Okay.
said, whether it's you or whether it's, doing it with someone
Mhm.
Mhm.
Or someone's.
Oh, yes. Or someone's. I don't care. You got to do you. You got
Just
to
saying.
do you.
Yes.
Valentine's, I mean, Valentine's Day is one day.
Mhm.
It's one day. I
Mhm.
sincerely hope you ain't baking everything on one day.
Word.
I mean,
Mhm.
because you deserve more.
Word.
You deserve better.
Now we on my street again. Now we went right back on Block Avenue,
Oh,
baby.
okay.
Yes.
He's the worst.
Things. Only
See, good time repellent.
There we go. We back on
No,
it. Now
you just
we
need
back.
to add. You
There
just
we
need
go.
to add.
Mhm.
And that's exactly what CBD lotion, oil, scent,
Mhm.
massage. That's what this does. It brings down cortisone levels.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
helps increase your libido.
Mm.
It enhances touch.
There we go.
It enhances stimulation.
Mhm.
It is just, honey, an add-on.
You know.
And whether you do it, I mean, and it's true, whether you're doing it for
Mhm.
yourself,
Mhm.
whether you're doing it with someone,
Mm.
whether you are doing it with someone's or having it done to you,
Mhm.
Mhm.
There we go.
it doesn't matter because it takes care of all of that. And that is what we need to talk about.
Hello.
That is why I call her sexologist because she educates,
Mhm.
she's creative. She comes up with situations you probably never thought about in your life. So
Mhm.
she knows how to add value with whatever it is you're doing.
All right.
Yeah, and
I'm
that's
about to hear you redo my website. Hold up. Shit.
that is what this is about. This is what this is about. It is about me putting together,
Mhm.
whether we're talking the lotion
Mhm.
and the lotion and the oil, which
Mhm.
we can talk about both of them all day long. But
Mhm.
together, we're
Mhm.
talking about a steamy bath. We're talking about relaxing. We're talking about aches and pains disappearing, and doing whatever it is you get to do when you
There we
don't
go.
have aches and pains.
There we go. Yeah.
You better say that.
Yes, you can become
Much better when you're comfy.
Yes, you can become incredibly inventive, and that's what the healing consultant is bringing this February.
All right.
Yeah, you better say that.
Yes, honey, and do not even. We've got because I've already said I've got the lotion oil
Mhm.
combo. And I've got the oil and the scented candle combo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, touching all 5 senses. You better tell them.
Thank thee. Thank thee. Because that's what it's about, honey.
You
It's
trying to
about
run?
engaging.
Sensual experience.
Well, it's about engaging, honey.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to emphasize for the people who are going to be single tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Self-love is the best love.
And
And I
so,
like that you say that though. I really do, because I think when talking about self, engaging self in an intimate way is something that we need to talk more about when talking about, interacting with intimacy as a single person. Because sometimes, especially if you're a newly single person, what are some of those things that you're missing? Maybe it's physical touch. How can I engage me in an intimate way where I may not be fulfilled, but I can be satisfied? Or how can I find those fulfilled spaces, right? Wanting to touch myself, like you said, the massage or moisturizing yourself. After you had your amazing shower, after you've had you an amazing bath. So yes, having the CBD lotion and massaging your body and massaging those areas, like your feet or your knees or your arms. Like, I have carpal tunnel, so for me, it's definitely you'll hear me quick like damn snap, crackle, and pop all day long.
And we all know that when you are feeling better,
Mm-hmm.
honey, it opens up the doors to a whole bunch of new experiences.
right.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That's true.
It does.
No matter what it is, whether it's with yourself
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
or whether I think it starts with self.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
It starts
Absolutely.
with self. And that's that's what I honestly tried to do this Valentine's.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say this, throughout the month of February. It's
Yeah.
like, y'all
Yeah.
you got to pay attention to you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Got to pay attention to you. Or you can't pay attention to nobody else.
Hello.
You
Hello.
cannot. You cannot engage.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about?
Mhm.
And that's why I wanted my darling little. Like I said, I know it's sex therapy, but honey, I call her a sexologist. Because it's everything. It's
Mhm.
everything. It's not it's not it's not a la carte.
Right.
She giving you all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because with one piece you can't have another.
Mhm.
You have nothing to build upon.
Well,
Mhm.
Kia, what are some things that we can do with the oil and lotion
yes.
that might be some good pointers for couples or even yourself?
I just to kind of piggyback off what Ms. V was saying, I would love to talk about self first, right? Because to your point, everything does start with you, whether you're coupled or not, or whatever your love type is, everything starts with you. So engaging yourself, right, with the lotion. Take you a hot shower, take you, like I said, a nice bath, whatever that is that looks like for you. Like one of those things I do, and it's probably why I be late all the time. Shut up, Kimberly.
Yeah. Yes.
When I get out the shower, like
Yeah.
I know my partner, she probably when she first saw me get out the shower, she probably was like, "What is this girl doing?" I have a pre-relax before I get like moisturized. So I hop out the shower, I lay butt neck on the bed, like, and I lay there because I'm relaxing after my shower, and then I start moisturizing. I still do it every once in a while, but I moisturize laying down. So I'm laying on my back and I'm moisturizing my arm. And one thing that we'll do is that we're moving really fast. Right? So you moisturizing yourself like this. I will never forget, sometimes I saw somebody do that. And I was like, why are you being so rough with her? Calm down. Love. Like, and the reason why I said that too to that person is because I realized I used to do that too. And I'm like, dang, why am I not paying attention? Why am I not taking the time to massage me? Like, just rub on my body. Like, why? This lotion ain't gonna get on no faster if I keep rubbing faster. Like, but just taking the time to be just that moment of being gentle and enjoying that touch, right? So, like I said, hopping out the shower, I lay right there and get my shea butter, and I'm laying on my back, just like rubbing my arm and rubbing my hands, like just like in that moment, right? So, when talking about the lotions, that's what you could do. Just take time to just really moisturize your body and take notice of self. Like, where are you feeling some tension? Where do you want to touch yourself a little more? Maybe you want to moisturize your hands a little bit. Because women, we're always doing stuff, right? But especially those who are nail holders like myself and Kim, you're constantly doing things. You're constantly washing your hands. So being mindful of your cuticles, like taking a lotion, just moisturizing, just taking the time to just be with self and pay attention to self. So you can do that with your lotion. Here, your massage, y'all. After you getting ready to take have you a good moment, whatever it look like for you. Have your toys laid out or toy laid out. Everybody got their own thing.
Right.
And before you do that, before you do that, take and just massage your body. Like maybe your foot. You've been working or wearing heels all day long. Anybody who wear heels, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It can be a lot. So take if you have like a massage ball or something like that, put the oil on your foot and roll your foot around. While you're doing that, take a massage on your arm. Just again, taking inventory of self. And then you're like to Ms. V point again, you're relaxing yourself. The CBD is doing its thing. So now you're at a more calm state. So when you do start to engage yourself in an intimate way, you're a lot more receptive to what it is that you're doing to your body.
Mm-hmm.
And you might not be as orgasm focused. You'll be pleasure focused in that moment because this feels good, that feels good. And with the massage oil, it's not lubricant. So let me say that first and foremost. Because Ms. V, listen, there are many people who use massage oil as lubricant. That's why I wanted to say that out loud. It's not a lubricant.
Okay, my bad, boo, because I didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. But again, people don't know what they don't know. So I want to make sure I say that about your lovely product.
Look at that.
Not a lubricant.
Absolutely. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Education, information out there for you. All you got to do is listen.
So yes, it's not a lubricant, but again, like I said, the massage oil. So you are relaxing the body and preparing yourself to engage and be. So like I said, after you've done all the rubbing and you, like I said, grab your array of toys or toy, whatever you prefer. And now you're just intimate with yourself. So I think, like I said, with the oils and the massage oil and the lotion, engaging self in that particular way. And, so.
Oh, yes. Because, because and what I have to add to that is that when you are massaging, you have to understand you are massaging away stress. Mm-hmm. You are massaging away tension, inflammation. Mm-hmm. I mean, and you're setting, and of course, mine has this really wonderful scent. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, you have that aromatherapy, which calms your mood. Right. Stabilizes your mood. It stabilizes you. It brings balance to that time, whatever time you're in. Mm-hmm. And it allows you to be more receptive.
Absolutely.
So that you can engage in a more intimate relationship, because we've already talked about intimacy is not just physical. Right. Mm-hmm. You got to do more than that, because sex is bad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But if you're trying to be intimate with someone, then you have to engage all senses. Absolutely. And you have to be ready for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what CBD does, is that it brings you down. Right. It brings you down and it levels you up. And, for people, who have, during this time or during any time, if you have a low libido, this just helps. This just helps give you a hormonal balance. We're talking about cortisol levels, and we're talking about things that are happening throughout your day. Right. And about you can't, because most people are not going to be able to just stay high like this and then shut it down because it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Word.
It's after.
Right.
Word.
Right.
You got to get yourself ready for that. You got to move for that. Mm-hmm. And that's what this is all about.
Absolutely. What I say added to that too, I even think about individuals who deal with mental health, right? Whether that be anxiety or depression, that could be something that can help along with it, So being mindful of those spaces too. And that could also put you, especially when you're using the massage oil or the lotion, to your point of just the CBD, its benefits outside of that, the act of engaging your person, that's calming you down, because it's slowing you down from, I'm ready. Mm-hmm. Because there's some people who just say, okay, give you a kiss, give you a lick, all right, give it to me.
And if that's your thing, that's your thing.
However, and if you're a person where you tired of that and you want to try to calm you up, you're trying to slow your person down, but you're not really sure how to do that, that could be a way you can say, okay, I got this amazing CBD massage oil. I really wanted you to try it on me. Could you start with my foot and have them do that? Oh, do my leg. And then, have them like slowly instruct them to go up. So now they're slowing down. You're starting to get what you need. And then they can do the kiss, the lick, and go and get what they can get. Like, that.
But set a mood. Some people like to be put into a mood.
Right.
Yes.
Some people want to, when they walk in the door, have a nice scented candle going. They can begin the transition.
Right.
Go take a hot steaming bath, with the lavender, up in your face and getting you relaxed. And then, still, if you're getting out of the shower, even out of the tub, and you're nice soaking wet, honey, you can use the water, to help massage in the oil.
Right.
Nice, soft, supple smell and skin and hydrate. And then, you can take the lotion, on to wherever it is you want to take it.
I know that's right. Look, can you imagine on top of somebody dry? And it's like,
I know. I think little Kenneth here is looking all red because he doesn't.
Fantastic.
Bless his heart. He doesn't expect this from me.
I'm taking it in. That's all.
He doesn't expect it
because I was going to ask a question to everybody because as a guy, you hear aromatherapy a lot, but we don't really pay attention to it. We put on our cologne and, like Kia said, lotion. I got cussed out because I put lotion on too fast.
You do.
Literally, I'm just one of those. All right, let me hit that elbow and let's keep rolling.
It'd be rough.
So
yeah, you sound something like why the fuck are you beating you up? Calm down.
Yes. Self-care, honey. Self-love.
Well,
take care of yourself.
You're right. So now here's the question for guys and aromatherapy. Like, how do we gauge that? Because you don't want the room to be overly perfumey. But then we also know that guys don't want to always smell like masculine smells and all that. So if you're looking to surprise your mate or even just check yourself, how do you gauge smells with the scents and the sex and the set and the mood and all that? How do you do that? Because, for example, Chiquita does not like overly perfumed diffusers. Straight make her throat just close up. So then you set the mood and the diffuser's choking her. So
she's having an allergic reaction.
If it's doing that, we need to.
So how do you balance this out to whereas for the guys out here, you can balance this so we can set the tone before we get to the lotions and all that. We want to make the room smell right.
Start with that candle.
I was just ready to say, just do one. Like if you're gonna do that.
Yes, because let me ask you a question because you did smell it.
Yes, I did.
And I think you kind of sort of smell it now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So fragrances, because I'm like Chiquita. I can't do a hard fragrance in a diffuser because I happen to because for me the fragrance should be the background. It should be background noise. It shouldn't be the things that slaps you in the face
right
when you walk in. It should be somewhere out here lingering a little bit, but not offensive. That's my opinion of a good candle and a good fragrance.
Okay.
I don't think it needs to slap you in the face because aromatherapy, sounds it sounds harsh. But it shouldn't be. Aromatherapy literally is trying to set a mood for you, trying to put you in a place. Because depending on the candle, it can be relaxation, it could be energizing you, because we all talk about scents,
right?
And what scents are supposed to do what for you. That's why they always pair like a lavender and like a chamomile or something, because ideally it's trying to trick your brain into calming itself down. But never should you have a in my opinion, never should you walk into a room and be overwhelmed by an incredible strong scent of any candle. It should always be a background. It should be the background singer. So men shouldn't feel offended by it. Neither should the female. So for a diffuser, whether that's 1 drop or 3 drops,
right?
I just think that.
So let the fragrance dance versus just come in and punch in the face.
No, it should never be punching.
Just linger.
I don't think it should ever be punching. I don't think anything should ever be pungent.
Right.
I mean,
gentle.
unless you want it, and that's a whole different.
There you go.
That's a conversation for y'all.
Right. Right.
That's not a healing consultant conversation.
Wait a minute. That could be healing. Now, wait a minute. It can be healing.
Yes. I'm just saying for me personally, punching ain't a thing for me. No matter what.
I know that's right. Look.
No matter what form it comes in. So I'm gonna have to agree with gentle.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you can't get me to sign up on that one.
Like you said, keeping in mind, like with your candle of having it linger, how much that can help. Because even what you said, Kia, earlier, of just like a mental space. So it's like you want your partner to be aroused, you want them to be relaxed. And those are all good things, especially if they're coming from a very stressful day. They're tired. They've had a lot demanded of them, like because you live in a very high stressful environment.
Yeah.
Kia, you deal with a lot in your day to day. So if your partner is like, oh well, I want to throw on jasmine and bergamot and peppermint, and it's like, no, damn it, I'm not relaxed.
Eucalyptus.
All right, Bath and Body Works.
Eucalyptus pisses me off.
Yes.
No.
If I'm not sick, don't burn no damn diffuser with
that.
eucalyptus. That'll just make me mad.
It's offensive.
Oh man,
it is borders on aggressive. Doesn't it?
Like, are we
It's
in
aggressive.
a Russian spa? Like, what the hell?
I give me all the eucalyptus, peppermint, and tea tree oil.
Well, because see, that's opening up.
Yeah.
That's like bronchodilating.
I love the smell of Vicks.
I don't know. Okay.
And we're here now.
But I do like soft smells because when we were in the aisle smelling candles, I noticed you like soft, more feminine smells where I'm more of like masculine. I love soft, masculine smells.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like, I don't want to smell more men.
There you go.
I want to do that.
So you've answered your own
want
question.
to come in a house and it smells like a locker room.
It doesn't smell like a locker room.
Yeah.
Like now, wait a minute. I don't think it's a candle or earth smell like that. I hope not.
After you shower and men put on their cologne and all that stuff.
Okay, I'm following you now. I'm like, sir.
Smell like what is cedar wood? Like,
I love cedar.
Now wait a minute, cedar wood smells good. Cedar wood and vanilla is a really good scent. Hold up now.
And it smells like men. That's a man. Like, you smell that, you like
or mahogany teak wood.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Heavier.
Yes.
That level of aromatherapy makes me feel like we just got out the gym. Like,
it's aggressive.
Now you coming in like, what's up, bro?
Yeah, it's aggressive.
What's going on?
That's a whole different other. Yeah. See, now you feel. Now you feel like hitting.
There we go. Yeah. What's up?
Right. Yeah.
You don't even say, my nigga. That's what you get. You don't even get a hug and a kiss. What up, my nigga?
So now we know that's not his.
Right.
That's not his scent.
Right. And I think,
that's
like you
not
said,
his
that's
scent.
really important when paying attention to your partner of what scents will get them in the mood. So you might not be able to do your everyday, like mine are more fresh, masculine smells. But like you said, if you're trying to set the mood for someone else, it may be something softer. Like you said, a lavender or something along those lines. Because even Jay, she just said, she was like, I can't really do strong fragrances because they give me a headache.
Me too.
And the last thing you want for your partner where you're trying to set the mood and they're like, damn, now I gotta take Excedrin because you over here trying to blow me out with, peppermint.
Absolutely. And I think, again, you got to pay attention.
Right.
You got to pay attention and read the
Not
room.
a headache.
And I'm glad you said that, Miss V, because you're right.
Got a damn headache. See?
What, Miss Kim? What you say?
Well, I was saying I'm glad you said that about pay attention, because what I was going to add to that is if a guy is curious as to what type of scent to light or prepare the room, pay attention to how your like many women have so many different types of candles, right? But there's always a certain candle that she might burn when she's feeling a certain type of way. Right. We don't burn the same candle.
No, we do not.
We do not.
We do not.
No.
So because of that, like I said to Ms. V's point, paying attention. If you notice that she burned this, if she's playing something for you and she's burned this particular candle, pay attention to that. Because that's a psychological connect right there for her. So if she burned out that candle, for a fact, I'm gonna make sure I buy this particular candle. If you know nothing, know that damn candle.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Pay
I
attention.
guarantee you. Listen, it's the
The
small
old-
things that count. I
Right.
promise you.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Old adage of pay attention to your woman.
Yay.
Pay
So
attention
you get.
to your woman.
Mhm.
Because that's the key. Because and it's subtle
This
things.
is a good Divas thing.
Yeah, I'm just here.
No, it's
I'm just here. Because
anyway,
Bergamot.
Because I had a joke, and it's one of my intrusive thoughts, and I know you're like, your intrusive thoughts win all the time.
They do.
Because when you said
They
know
do.
your person, I know when she's about to go to the bathroom. Because all of a sudden I'm like, oh, is that the bathroom candle? She be like, mind your business, and she walks into the bathroom.
Yes.
okay.
But it's
It's
Poor
a
Shakita. Shakita Blake, if you need help.
yes.
Your shitty candle.
see, I didn't want to say it, but it is.
Well,
Understand it. What you mean you didn't want to?
Candle.
I know that she has more than that candle.
Yes.
Yeah. She got,
Okay.
yeah. She got the thinking candle. She got the bathroom.
Yes.
Poor child. We gotta work on you, baby. Oh my God.
The
Bathroom.
bathroom
Yes.
candle stays in the bathroom.
There you go.
And
See?
so then I have made the mistake of removing the
No.
bathroom candle. That's a whole
Now
Don't do
problem.
that.
now we're
Don't
talking
do
about situational candles. I mean, because that's what it is, right?
Oh
It's
my
a
God.
situation, right?
I
Oh
made
my
the mistake
God.
of moving out the
Situational
bathroom.
candles are in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's a
or in-
bathroom
is
candle.
in the bathroom.
See,
If
Kenny, this is why you get socks and grills for Father's Day right there.
Yes.
I'm just
And a
saying.
tie.
It was hilarious because I was like, "Oh, this smells good," and removed it. That's my bathroom candle.
Yes.
Now leave my shitty doo doo candle
Yes.
in the bathroom.
This is what we're
touching
talking
shit.
about.
What moods is going on with the bathroom candle?
Pay
God damn it!
attention.
I
Pay attention
do.
where the candles are.
Yeah.
Yes.
What fragrances are where.
And that's a
There
really
you
good
go.
point that you
That's
made.
that's a tip.
Yes.
That's a clue.
Yes. And that's a really good point, Kia, because like you said, typically when I'm cleaning, I have a certain scent. You know, when I'm
Mhm.
relaxing, there's a certain scent. When I'm ready to go to sleep, there's a certain scent. If
Yeah.
I'm sick, eucalyptus, tea tree
Yes.
oil, peppermint, that's a certain scent. So it's like,
Mhm.
don't get me, the sick scent
Yeah.
trying to get some coochie. Because it's like,
Yeah.
no, sir, all I
It's
want to do is
messages.
breathe
that's-
deep.
That's mixed messages. You know, that's what that is. That's mixed messages. You know, you're sending out too many mixed messages.
What are
we
we
don't know
doing
what
here?
to do with
What
this.
are we
We don't know
doing?
where to go. What are we doing?
Mhm.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing what
We
you
ain't
want
doing
to know.
this.
You understand? You see what I'm saying? If I am not here, Kenneth, to teach you, what am I here for?
I'm learning.
He ain't learning. He out here telling everybody business still.
What? That she got a doo-doo candle?
Stop fucking saying it. Oh my God, you are the worst. Again,
I'm only
repellent.
joking, man.
Repellent. Repellent.
I had to joke with her because I got cussed out for taking it out the bathroom. I'm like, what are we talking about? And then I was
we're
like,
talking about a situational
oh.
specific candle.
Yeah.
That is what we're talking
and
about.
here I go. I'm cleaning the house. Like, well, she likes this candle and put it in the living room. What goddamn candle? Oh,
She put it in.
No.
oops. Didn't know we had
Oh,
candles.
These are all good things to know because like
Yes.
our conversation earlier when I was
Because
saying
we
pay
are
attention
moving
to your
into,
partner.
yes, we are
Yay.
moving into self-love and apparently situational love.
Yes.
That's what we're doing here,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
people. That
On
is
the
what
flip-
we're doing here.
On the flip side, that's the lotion. The
The
oil
oil.
has it has switched moods.
Yes.
And that's not even being funny. Like,
Okay.
so because Chiquita is always on her feet
Mhm.
and she uses her hands because she's a stylist, that has changed moods and relaxed people and put
Right.
people into better mindsets after work.
Yes.
So just like Kia was saying, like, yo, I need this on my hands.
Mhm.
One day before we got into the oil, she was using Tiger Balm.
Mm-mm.
And I'm like, nah, don't use that. That's terrible. Here, try this. And so ever since, it's now the oil,
Yep.
hands and all that
Mhm.
to relax her. So
Because it's the anti-inflammatory
Right.
aspect of CBD.
Right.
yes.
I mean, because it's great for that,
Mm-hmm.
for muscle relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm saying. It will enhance whatever you
Mhm.
have going on, or whatever you want going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, it that's what it does.
Mhm.
It changes your game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It does. And that's what we're talking about. So that's when I say, that we talk about Valentine's Day and we talk about what a great time that is. Which is true. It can be if you want it to be. But I think we also have to understand that it's self-care and it's self-love.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's your indulgence, your journey, your passion. Because without that, ain't nothing else gonna happen.
No.
Nothing else is gonna happen.
No.
So if anything, Valentine's Day, because I always say this, Valentine's Day is not just about roses and chocolate. It's about you and what you want to do with your chocolate.
I know
or
that's
not.
Right.
It is. It's about your self-love.
And it's also about February 16th and 15th when that chocolate go on sale. That's what I'm waiting for. Hey now.
Yes, 5-piece holiday.
Yeah. Well, take my ass right to CVS. I'll take this and this.
Yeah. So for people like me who don't like chocolate, it's that's not my love language. So because I'll eat it one time a year, and that is.
You made a good point because it's hard to try to be intimate if you're in pain. Pain is what will typically stop someone from being intimate, which will essentially be a slippery slope into 1,000,001 other problems. Like, take the time, like you said, take care of you. Do what you need to make sure that you get out of pain by using the products.
Absolutely.
And then if your partner is in pain, use the products on them. That will create a whole nother level of intimacy.
Absolutely. Because intimacy has layers.
Yes.
But you can't begin that. You can't begin to unpeel, the layers of what you need until you can get yourself right.
Yeah.
Until you decrease your anxiety.
Exactly.
You decrease, your pain.
Yeah.
Your inflammation. Until you change your mood. Till you change, the environment.
Right.
And you can't do that unless you love yourself enough to do it.
Yes. And the last thing you want is somebody try to come on and love on you and your feet hurt.
Yes. Because you're gonna be get off me.
Your knees hurt.
You can be like, no.
Oh, my body.
Yes, read the room. No, this ain't a thing.
My bunion is throbbing. You talking about come here, leave me alone.
But now, if you approach that situation differently,
exactly,
and say, "Hey,
rub on your feet."
Right.
You're hurting. Come on over here.
I see you hurting.
Let me get some of this lotion or some of this oil.
Yeah. Let me rub on it. Come here.
Yeah, come on over here. Sit on down.
There you go. Feel love.
Yes.
All nice and gentle.
Yes.
Because it's a lot with it. It's a lot with it.
It is. It is. There's a lot.
Yeah, and that goes back to what Ms. V was saying when she said a shift, right? So a shift in the environment. So if you're coming to your person in a very gentle way, right? Now you're engaging them in this way because now if I'm irritated and I have a certain type of mindset, I can't be but so mad if you like that.
Yeah.
Because my partner, she got a good habit of that. Because I was like, she be like, okay.
Yeah.
Now I gotta be like, all right.
Yeah. Because you don't have a choice. If someone, she
went.
Because if you have an aggressive day, if your day has just been, playing defense all day long, and then when you come into a room, when you come home, if you are getting aggressive smells, if you are now being,
you don't leave cedarwood alone.
Yes. If you are now being assaulted,
yes,
that's Miss V assaulted.
You still up here. You don't have time, to gear it down.
And
so when but on the other hand, if you come in, and this mood is set, you've got, as I said, a scent, a pleasant scent, somewhere lingering, and your partner, if you have a partner, is like, hey, I said, what's going on? I said, is it your feet? Come on over here.
Yeah.
But just come on, sit down. And if you want to, you can tell me about your day. But come on, baby. Let me see those feet. Because I see you got something. I see you got something going on, baby.
Or there are some people who don't even want to hear that.
Right now. See, that's why you got people in your DMs. They can feel it. Men can feel it. See, now when you want this on TikTok, you're gonna get mad when people get talking about my number is
Because my feet hurt.
because my feet hurt. Now I'm on this truck, Auntie B. Now
That sounds and that
Well, here's the website where you can find the lotion and the oil.
I'm on this truck.
find your significant other.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
You said the feet. And I'm on this truck all day with these shoes on.
Uh-huh.
Still toting boots.
These steel-toed boots.
Yes, Tim.
Yes.
Stop the yard.
They're gonna be right into that deal.
But you find your person is not on TV.
No,
There you go. There you
Not
go.
on TV.
No, it's not.
It is not on TV, but she is giving you advice on
Mhm.
what you need to do with your person.
There you go.
Self first,
Yes.
fellas. Let's
Yes.
figure it out.
Yeah.
yes.
You know, because what did Tasha say from Dream City Wellness? She said even though that she massages because she's a masseuse, while
Mhm.
she's massaging people using the oil, it helps her hands as well.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
If it is something to where you're having any sort of issues with your body and you're wanting
Mm.
to massage yourself, it also helps your hands so you're not inflamed while getting out of pain. So while getting out of pain. Hey, now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's the thing. And and this is, I'm gonna do a catchphrase, because we always say
Mhm.
pain shouldn't be permanent,
Mhm.
but I always feel but pleasure
No,
should be.
catchphrase.
It should. It should. Absolutely agree.
Be permanent, but
Agree.
pleasure should.
Hello.
And good evening.
Okay.
'Cause it
You
should.
heard it.
It should.
Mhm.
And that's what this is all about.
Right.
Mhm.
'Cause, I always say, especially Valentine's Day, but it's not just that.
Mm-mm.
That
It's not.
No.
every day, all day.
And Ms. V, how much are both of them together?
Yes. So the oil and the lotion is a bundle, and that's 80.
Boom.
Yeah. And the oil and the scented candle is 40.
Boom.
Yeah.
And like you said, this should surpass Valentine's Day. So don't think of this as a
Yes.
one-time thing. Think of it as ongoing love for yourself and for your partner.
Mhm.
So take advantage of the sale and try it on yourself first. Then go ahead and try it on your partner, but create a romantic moment outside of this. Don't just think, oh, I got to have all this done by Valentine's Day. No, there is 6 other days in the week.
And you
that
put a
can
lot
do
of
this.
pressure on yourself for
Yes.
one day.
Mhm.
That's a lot of pressure
Yeah,
for one day.
Exactly. And like you said, everywhere's crowded. So the best thing to
Yes.
do is wait until after Valentine's Day and then do something. And like I said, set the mood. Make sure the lights are dim low, put on some good, R&B, soul music, jazz, whatever. If it's your
Whatever.
fancy, something that's,
Absolutely.
low and slow, not crazy. Get the oils ready, even if, like I said, if it's a person who they're on their feet all day or their hands,
Mhm.
have it to where there's a nice warm foot bath waiting for them.
Mhm.
And then just let them soak their feet and then go ahead and put on that oil afterwards. I promise you, they will be so grateful for you.
Yes. Because
Mhm.
I truly do. I feel like Valentine's Day or these type of love events. I just think for me it just means that even though you pay attention to your significant other or yourself every day, because you should,
Mhm.
Mhm.
the only thing that day does is it just heightens the celebration that you already have for yourself
Mhm.
and for your partner. Anyway, this is just,
Agreed.
hey, let's just
Yeah.
let's just make a really conscious effort
Mhm.
Mhm.
today. But the truth
Mhm.
is that you should wake up every day making the conscious effort to love yourself and to
Boom.
love whomever you're with.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
and do that in subtle ways. Whether that is getting up every morning. I always laugh because this is a moment for me. But Ken, I get up at between 4 and 4:30 in the
Mhm.
morning. And he would get up. It used to drive me crazy because he'd get up the same time I would. I'm not a morning person.
Mhm.
He'd get up, come in the bathroom because he was taller than me, kiss me on the head, hit me on my ass, and say I love you, and then get his ass back in bed.
I know
Now
that's right.
that's sweet.
Yes.
Drove me crazy. I'm not a morning person.
Right.
Mhm.
Don't
But
touch
see-
me.
Don't I have no conversation for you
I know.
at 4:00 in the morning.
I know that's right. And I ain't had no coffee either. Fuck all this.
Absolutely. But
Nope.
but that was his way of saying I love you every day.
Mhm.
Right.
That's what he did
Mhm.
every day, every morning, no
Mhm.
matter what time I had to get up.
Right.
Mhm.
I couldn't get up early enough for
Mhm.
him not to get up. And do that.
Yes, I'm
and then pissed me off by going back to bed
Right.
and going back to sleep before I could even get out the door. Now that, but you know, that was what he did,
Right.
and that's showing love to yourself and to that person every day. You know, now Valentine's Day, yeah, you know, I mean, he'll do the flowers, and you know, and I had to eat the turtles because that was what he gave me on my first Valentine's Day because he didn't know I didn't like chocolate. So it was just tradition. You gonna eat damn turtles today, you know, and it was tradition. So, but you know, that's and that's the thing is that you have to. I just feel that Valentine's Day it's just for a lot of people a reminder, but you should.
It should be the standard.
It really should be. The only difference is y'all might go out to eat or something like that. Spend a little bit more time wherever you want to spend a little bit more time with each other,
Right.
no matter where that is. But I think you should. I think Valentine's Day should be every day.
I know that's right.
Yeah, and I think with that being said too, to add to that, because I hear often people say, Valentine's is just a day, it's just a day, which I do understand people's, the reason behind it, right? Because to your point and everyone else as well, it should be something that's daily. It should be a continuous act and activity, engagement, intimacy, all of those things. Yes. But also, I think sometimes when we find ways to rethink about something, changing your mind to change your perspective. So instead of, if Valentine's Day for you, if you're a person, you enjoy it, but you're like, whatever, it's just getting too cliche. Instead of being Valentine's Day, maybe put it in space where it's a space, or it could be a day where you reconnect. You take the time to engage and understand, like, hey, how we doing? How you feeling? What's new with you? Do you still like these things? So that way you're still celebrating, but you have to, I feel like with Valentine's Day, we should find ways to engage this day. If you're a couple, right, or single, however you're loving, we'll find ways to engage this day in a way that fits both you and your person or persons, right? So instead of it, I heard, Kenny, your description of how guys engage Valentine's Day, right? Where it's like, okay, I gotta go do this, I gotta do that. It's all for her. And yeah, to your point, it can be that way. But to Kim's point, what if I also want to celebrate you? You may not want to be celebrated because you don't really attach. You don't have any emotional, feelings attached to this particular day. So how can we both engage in where you still feel how you feel, I feel how I feel, but we're still celebrating the day? So again, and then bringing that information from Valentine's Day onto the 15th and until the 16th, because now we have this new information that we can keep engaging and going in that way. So I think, like I say, just going back, changing the mind to change the perspective of Valentine's Day and not just the commercialization of it, right? Because I do understand how, society will make us feel or create space for us to feel a certain way about the day. But yeah, so that's I would like to add that.
And so with everybody adding everything that they added, what isn't okay,
this motherfucker.
What isn't okay is this. Okay, that nobody has mentioned Valentine's Day.
That's cute.
No, it's not.
Why is it not?
Kia.
You know what I see? There are some men that got together and decided to actually be gentle individuals. Has nothing to do with femininity. It's just some guys who got together and they're just being. It looked like some kids to me. He got a whole teddy bear. It looked like kids. I'm for this black boy, George. Shut the fuck up with your hate. Again, repellent. You see it? Repellent. Repellent.
Okay. The hell we
Here
talking
we go.
about now? Ain't no way in hell.
Wait, where'd she go?
Right
Oh,
there.
okay.
He did to me again like he do. He's just mad because I'm making a point.
Ain't no way in hell.
Again, didn't I say he was repellent? Did y'all hear me? Repellent.
Man, we're not doing this on Valentine's Day. We're not doing this. All right.
Why not?
Auntie V, are we doing this in Valentine's? Are we buying candles for this? Like what?
Why not? Leave them men alone.
Check yes.
What are we doing? Nah, not Auntie V. But like, are we diffusing this situation? What is this? What is this? We're not doing it.
It is 4 black men minding a black ass business.
We're not doing this, fellas. This is not it. Valentine's Day is not it, guys. That is not it.
You are the worst.
That is not it. And if it is it, guys, talk to it. Talk to me. Talk to us about what you think that is. Because I don't think that.
Okay, what's your problem with it? I'm curious.
Okay.
Here we go.
What? No, it's just straightforward.
I know.
I believe brothers can get together and interact with one another without taking a day like Valentine's Day and making it intimate and all that other stuff. Like we can get together, chill, kick it, and all that. This right here is not what we do.
So it's too much for you.
We don't do this.
So it's too much for you.
Okay. I've never heard of Valentine's Day until today.
So it's too much for you.
I've been a man for 44 years. I have not heard of Valentine's Day. Okay. Like, what in the hell are we doing? And then if we are doing that, women, stop asking for real men.
Now, wait a second. I've been a grown adult for quite some time, and I've only heard high value men for so fucking long. I'm just saying.
I ain't even saying
we gonna go there.
But what we ain't doing is this. Now, if this picture was the brothers getting together, if this picture was the brothers getting together, minus the balloons, minus the pink shirts, minus the teddy bears, and hey, we just got together because today we just gonna sit down and talk. Cool. Once we start adding in the balloons and the pink shirts and then the PJs and all, is that a big card he's holding?
Well, it just says "Welcome to Valentine."
Yeah, all that. What are we doing?
They're having a good time.
Y'all can find a spouse, whether male or female. None of y'all can find a spouse to do this with. Y'all got to do it with one another. The boys, we just had the Super Bowl last week. Y'all couldn't do that at the Super Bowl, just kick it and be together and be chill. We had to wait till Valentine's Day. That's what I'm saying. Like, I believe, and people can get mad, glad, scratch their ass, as my dad used to say. I don't give a damn. There is a lane for men, and we need to get back in it. This is not a lane for men. It's not. And it's okay to not be in this lane. Everything's not for everybody. Let the ladies have something. You get what I'm saying? To me, I look at that and say, why are y'all getting in on the women's thing? If this is what we want to do and they want to have their time, get their wine, girl, get their balloons and all that stuff and be in the essence of a woman, allow that. But what are we burning? Cedar wood right now?
And vanilla.
Shut up, Kim.
Like, at some point in time, for brothers,
all right,
I don't mind brothers getting together in fellowshipping. Matter of fact, there's a whole men's conference that we all going to the beach and doing this in March, right? And I get that. You need that. Men do need that.
Yes.
But I don't feel as though when we do that, we should take some of the things that
women are doing
or the essence of a woman and say, now we're going to put this in the men's conference. No, this is the men's conference. That's the women's conference. Allow the women to have their thing. Men, you guys have your thing. Nothing about that says man. Nothing. I see children, makes me creepy because you're holding on to a whole Mickey Mouse in the front. I got questions. You see what I'm saying? Like, now if that's I see kids. Okay. I don't see men.
But that's what I said. Like I said, these look like some guys who are just having a kid-like moment, right? And I did mention that. So what I'm understanding from you, Kenny, is your perception of this is because so much of it has been seen, especially in recent years, where there are more men who are more boastful about wanting to be doted on, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm getting what you're saying. I see your perspective. However, like I said, with these particular guys, do you feel like this is something that should not happen? If they're going to engage in this way, right? Should this be something that should just be shared between them privately?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's no reason for us to create Valentine's Day.
Well, to be fair, like I said, this was a joke, and it was almost kind of like, now we're going to do something since, it was a tit for tat sort of thing.
Guarantee there's somebody that said, let's do it.
Oh yeah, it's going to happen.
But that's why I said I get what Kenny was saying, because so much, like, again, going back to the whole high value man statement, right? Along the lines of, men wanted to be doted on it in a certain way, right? That can be perceived as feminine.
Bitchy.
And see, the thing is, everything
Bitchy.
Oh, okay. I just
Everything
want to
that-
clarify that.
Everything that Auntie V's saying,
My girl.
everything that
clarify that.
you were saying, Kia, everything that my sister is saying, for men,
Uh-huh.
that's what we want to hear. We don't want to live it. You get what I'm saying? Like we want
you
to, we want to hear y'all talk about the essence of women and the smells and the we want to hear that intel. You're not gonna get. So now, what do they look like sitting next to Auntie V with her colors on?
Thank you, because I love this color.
At what point in time? That's her
I'm
color.
going to bed. This is too much.
That's how she looks good.
Right.
I shouldn't be next to her like holding balloons.
Yeah. And imagine
Now,
that
if I want to do that, then I know that comes with a certain lifestyle, and I'm not against that lifestyle. But these are supposed to be heterosexual men that are now making a day called Valentine's Day. I now have a problem with y'all because now we're crossing over into somebody else's lane. Allow people to have their thing and be happy in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys wanted to celebrate each other, you got 365 other goddamn days to pick. You want to pick Valentine's Day.
You know what this reminds me of?
Okay.
When we went on the beach trip, we had our wine and we made our charcuterie boards, and y'all was like, what y'all doing over there?
Right. Like, so once again, I feel like when we do things like this as men, we take away what makes women women. And I'm tired of seeing the battle back and forth. Like, women do this, and we should celebrate women doing that. Men, we get together, we talk, we have a conversation. It should look like men getting together having a conversation. Why do we want to do what you do and then celebrate it? You get what I'm saying? Like, no, let's let everybody do what they do and celebrate that. Like, that's why I said, when you look at the picture, as a man, if my big ass Kia was in paint holding Mickey Mouse, you would have told Kim, what the hell is wrong with your brother? You wouldn't be like, yes, nigga. You would be like, Kim, if he don't get his big burly ass up with that Mickey Mouse. You know what I'm saying? Because as men, we should carry ourselves accordingly.
You didn't tell me we couldn't put this on the other segment. We had to put this up here.
Yeah, well, because we're talking about balance, because it goes along with everything that Auntie V is saying, because this is where men, we not necessarily missed the point, but if you heard her say I was turning red, I'm over here blushing because I'm hearing the conversations. And for us, it's like, we love women being women. We don't go to interject and be like, but we just know, shut up, listen, take all the information in. But women being women in that space is great. That's what the hell you want to see. And then want to participate by celebrating y'all and giving you more.
Well, I think
not create a day and be like,
what?
Well, maybe I think that's part of. I don't know these young people. However, I think that maybe that's what it is. Is that, when you talk about that you were just kind of sitting back and listening to us be women, just be women, and just say and talk and do. Sometimes people feel like they're missing out.
Really?
I think some men do feel like that.
And what about those men? What about those individuals? Because I think about this, it's layered, right? Because I get what you're saying. I really do understand your perspective. I really do, Kenny. However, I think about individuals who may be non-binary, right? So for them, this is the space where I'm just enjoying this, for lack of better words, this feminine moment, right? Because they may balance in between both. So if I'm just enjoying this moment, I'm just enjoying this moment. Like I think and what I mean by that is I reference Prince, right? At the end of the day, this man walked around in female clothing, but there were so many very macho, masculine men that praised him like hell. But then they talked about, let's say somebody like Luther Vandross, right? He got dragged. So what I'm saying is, I get what you're saying. Yes, everybody has a space, everybody has a place. But when I see that particular picture, like I said, I get your perspective, but I also do understand that it's a balance, right? Because again, there's some men who, like, to your point, it's a very ornery ass man that was like, I'm gonna do that because I'm a high value man. He did it. He did. However, There's also that.
Drag his ass for doing it.
And listen, like I said, there is that particular guy, but then there are those guys who are just like those guys, maybe being silly, just having a funny moment. And then there are those, like I said, who may love differently, and they're just like, oh, I'm just enjoying this moment like this because I've seen these girls do it. I want to try it. It might be fun. But like I said, I do understand your point because, yeah, I do see where the scales are unbalanced, right?
Yes.
I do see that. I see what you're saying there. And as far as how there will be a balance to it, I'll be honest, shit. But
the balance is us being honest with ourselves. And if we are the one thing that you told me, Kia, and I think it's
you listen to me? Oh my fucking God.
Well, you know, clock's right twice a day. So so you said, motherfucker, don't get mad at me. Create a space for men. You're right. Right? Create a space for men. But then still in that space, what does being a man look like? Right.
And but the thing about that, that's for the individual man to identify for himself. Absolutely. Not collectively as men. You identify with manhood to you and find some other men who feel that way.
Now, the problem is I can take a picture right now and find women doing the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not steal what they do. Define what this is for you. Everything there is what we define for women. That's fair. So now, if you want to create this space, create it with your vision. We can clearly take those men and crop their heads off and put women's heads on the bodies, and everybody would be like, right. So that's not technically your moment and your thing. You are mimicking something that you saw. Everything that we talked about today, how we use the products and everything like that, that now has a essence of its own. The healing consultant has an essence of its own.
It does.
With that essence and creating that space and creating all this stuff, use it in your lane. Stop crossing over into even if you wanted to create something that was like that with Valentine's Day, make it look
different.
Right. Like, give me something that makes me say, oh, this is a new idea that I might want to get into. Not what I see the ladies doing all the time, because it gives me the feel of what Auntie V just said. Y'all just feel like you're missing out. And that's crazy.
You have no, it doesn't look as though, because like I said, I don't know the whole
I love your fairness.
Well, because I don't know all of it. I don't, because
somebody shut off his mic.
Look fabulous in pink.
They do.
And they are, and they're masculine.
Yes.
Very masculine, but they look fabulous. They can pull off pink. Because not everybody can.
No.
Right.
So I just think that, I agree with, I think that if you're going to do something like this, number one, because to me, it just looks like they're just copying,
what
women
do.
I mean, there's not an ingenious thought in this. There's no creativity in this, just as a person looking in.
Right.
I say, if you want to do it right.
Yes.
Be inventive. I mean, do something else. Don't just copy, a great idea.
I can get with that.
I mean,
and I guess that's where my question.
If you want to discuss your femininity, or you want to get in touch with your feminine side, or whatever,
right?
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah,
so
but just do something different. Do it differently.
Exactly, and that's where my question kind of stemmed from, because looking at that picture, I saw men who felt like they were missing out on something.
Yes,
I do.
I
so
like
you, and then you've never felt appreciated, or you never got any sort of gift or something, like you said, you're missing out. So it's like, what are you wanting? Like, are you wanting attention? Do you want to go viral, or are you really saying, you know what, ladies, we want to feel appreciated?
Yes. What's the end game?
They've never been told how to express emotion. So the only thing they know how to express emotion like is the people that they've seen express emotion, and that's women.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
That's the problem. That's why you see so many men and y'all call them sassy, because nobody, you would have to say, or bitchy, any of those synonyms. Exactly. The issue is a lot of men don't know how to express them. So even through what deemed as a joke, you're not joking.
No, there's truth in every
Yeah,
joke.
you want that, but you don't even know how to express yourself to where, hey man, we get together and it looks like this. You know what I'm saying? So you only mimic what you see. And that's unfortunate that a lot of men cannot express themselves without getting to a boiling point. Like the one thing that you guys said today that I think a lot of men should take consideration is love yourself
Yes.
first.
Oh, yes.
Most guys
Yes.
don't. They claim they
No.
do, and it's really wild because they don't.
Not
So-
at all.
Because if you don't love yourself, then you don't know yourself.
Correct.
And so you can't toggle in and out of masculinity and femininity and find a balance
Right.
if you don't know yourself.
Right. I agree.
Because you're defining that.
Yes.
That each individual person has to define what that looks like for them.
I agree.
But you can't define something that you haven't conceptually
Right.
understood
Right.
or understand.
And
And so
that's what
you can't do that.
I think
It's
that's
just,
the biggest part and takeaway I took from all y'all, what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
Y'all know y'all well enough to know how this is going to work for you.
yes.
We buy it guessing what it should do. So then now you're like, Negro, you missed. I don't even like that smell. You're like,
Right.
I bought all these damn candles. Negro, my feet hurt.
Well,
I got the wrong stuff. And it's like, but
Yes.
you felt like you were doing the right thing, but you're not tapped in.
Well, that
you're
goes
not
with Miss
tapped
V
in.
was
You're not
saying
tapped
when
in.
you have to pay attention to your
You
partner.
have to pay attention
have
to
to.
your partner.
And a lot of people do not. And this isn't just even relationship wise. This is in friendships, you know, where people just aren't paying attention. And if you care enough, you will study this person to be able to love them the way that they want to be loved, not how you want to love them. And I think that sometimes, I'm not even gonna say men, because there are women who do the same thing, and guys will be like, she missed the mark.
Yeah,
She missed the fucking mark. The mark
Absolutely.
is here. She's
Lord.
over here.
Yeah.
But you have got you've got to pay attention.
Pay attention.
Himalayas. Woo.
You've got to pay attention,
got
but
to
a
pay
lot of that
attention.
means you have to not be selfish.
Absolutely.
You know,
But even with that too, adding the element of communication. As much as I hear, you know, we say yes, paying attention is very important. But there are a lot of people walking around that lack decent communication skills.
Agreed.
Well, absolutely. I mean, that's the foundation of any relationship is communication. Because someone can't you don't know what you don't know, and if you don't ask, and if you're not engaged enough to ask somebody,
right,
because that's the only way you're gonna get an answer.
Yeah.
And I believe that for me and my relationship, you know, because like I said, Kenneth and I were married for 36 years, so it was me getting to understand that he's not talking. So you know, it's like, okay, I got to ask you.
Right. What's
Because
going on?
I assume things that are not based in evidence. And since it's not based, I think it's based on evidence, but it's not for him. So then you know, you have to learn to ask.
Yes.
Right.
Just simply ask.
Yeah.
Because I what I've realized is that most men are pretty direct. And if you ask them a question, they will answer it.
And
now they may try to solve it also, but they'll answer it. If you say, hey, do you like, you know, black or blue? You know,
Blue.
they're gonna pick pick a color. And then you're like, okay, all right. So I can go with that.
Yes.
Right.
You know, or I can go with this. But you know, me shooting in the dark.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's just non-productive for everybody.
Agreed.
So I think that communication is essential.
So to these guys out there, I know it was a joke, but there's truth in every joke. If you want to be loved a certain type of way, then you need
Say
to let
it.
it be known.
You need to
You know, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to be loved and receiving love and wanting to be celebrated, but you have to say it and pay attention to the people that you're fucking dating, because maybe you're dating somebody who doesn't like you.
Word. I just got done saying that too. And for Valentine's
Absolutely.
Day, like Kia said, which I think is a good point, use it as a check-in day, because you know what? Maybe you just got the wrong person.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
That's totally okay.
Okay.
Everybody is not for everybody.
And
And let's go our separate motherfucking ways before we get in too deep.
Yes.
You know?
And that's part of, you've got, you know, if you have to know yourself well enough to know that, you know what, this ain't it.
This ain't
This
it.
ain't it.
This ain't it.
Mm-mm.
This ain't
You know,
it.
you cool,
Mhm.
but you just ain't my cool.
Right.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and that's fair.
Because you could be
you,
magnificent,
but not with me.
But
yeah, you can be magnificent
for someone
You're
else.
just not
Idiot.
for me.
Exactly.
But you
You're
could
the
be
bomb
amazing
for
over
them.
here. That's right. You can be amazing over there.
Right.
Right. Over there.
And that is
Amazing.
okay. That is
Yes.
so okay. I promise y'all it is
Yes.
okay. There's nothing wrong with realizing I just don't like this person the way that I thought
Yes.
I did
Because-
because they're not loving me the way that I need to be
Absolutely.
loved and vice
Mhm.
versa. And these guys, like I said, I get it. It's a joke. You guys went viral. Congratulations, because the picture has gone viral. But the picture is speaking a million words right now. It really is. It really is. Y'all want to be loved.
And let's continue to create our own space and what it looks like. Because
Yes,
one thing that I always admire, even when we went to the beach and all that, I admire the way women, they take their space. I don't give a damn if it's a cube. They're going to take that space, make it their own, and whatever to the outside world.
Because they're going to communicate.
They'll communicate,
We're
talk it
verbal.
through.
We're
And we
verbal.
just sitting there like, ooga booga, football, fart, beer, fart, beer, ooga booga, And then we don't know how to talk to another brother like, man, let me tell you how crazy this week was. You be like, man, you be all right. Here, drink a beer. You be like, oh, all right. Drink the beer, and then you never get a chance to talk.
Right. Exactly.
Be expressive and communicate, guys.
Then you start dating and start trauma dumping on people. And it's like, oh no, I'm not ready for this. I got a block.
Then you make these profiles that Kim gets involved in.
Nobody.
Yes. Because you know Superman still is a meme over here. He is used all the time.
Wow.
But
we are bringing that back.
I joke with Kia and all that, but I do appreciate y'all being who y'all are in y'all space. And hopefully y'all continue this conversation, minus me, and hopefully y'all do this more often, because I think, one, people can learn from it, and there'll be a lot of guys that'll watch. They won't say they're watching, but they can pick up tidbits of information, because I promise you, I think men are listening.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't know how to inject and communicate without feeling like without checking their emotional side. They feel like it's feminine, or they feel like they're not going to be heard, blah, 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 all these excuses. But I think once they know, by taking in the clues that you guys have given today, and say, oh, this is what I do. I don't move the doo-doo candle out the bathroom.
Never.
I'm coming to save Chiquita. I have had it with you.
Never.
Okay. Oh my God.
If you want to live long and prosper,
Do
never.
not take my shitty candle out.
No, never.
Never. You
If
get
anything, you
the
replenish it.
Yeah. But no, I do appreciate
She'll love you for that too.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, hopefully this conversation, I have not talked to Ms. V and Kia yet, but hopefully we can continue this conversation by reigniting in the Divas Den. But it will take some planning and things like that. So yeah, we shall see. We'll just stay tuned.
In the meantime, in between time, get your lotions.
Yes, please. As we said, the oil and the lotion is our passionate healing. That's the little duo. You better be tickled.
Yes, a bundle of pleasure.
Every day, all day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. You can do it twice on Sunday.
Oh, yes.
The oil and the candle, honey. Indulgent duo.
Mm-hmm.
It's on there, honey.
Mhm.
Indulge and do whatever you want to indulge and do. And don't forget now, I'm at the Mind Body
Mm-hmm.
and Spirit Expo on the 23rd and 24th,
Mhm.
booth 236 on that first aisle. Honey, come see me.
Boom.
Come see me.
Website.
Oh, yes, thehealingconsultant.com. And please follow me on all my social media, except for you crazy folks. We just gonna say no, okay? Okay, young
It's not
people.
happening. It's not
Well,
happening.
not now.
Sex educator.
What's up? What's up?
Info. Give your info. So
Yes, y'all. I'll be back. As far as an actual date of Sex Unbanned. Stay tuned for that. Me, all my socials, _sexy_education, Instagram. What else I got? I got TikTok, but I think they got rid of that shit, so it don't matter.
They definitely didn't, but it's cool.
It's still
No,
around.
what I mean is like they're doing whatever they're doing too. That's why I was trying to be funny. Oh my God, you're so old. Catch up.
I am.
Him.
Oh God. Anyway,
I would
like I said,
say,
yes.
I'm the youngest one in this group on that.
Miss B, that ain't had nothing to do with you. Don't defend him. Don't defend him. Don't do it to him. Leave him. Leave him. He wanted a lane so bad. Let him stay in his lane.
See, don't start.
Here we go.
In his lane.
Here we go. Well,
That's gonna be a fun time.
I can't wait. I'm gonna rub his head, Mr. Clean, Mr.
With the
Clean.
oil. With the oil.
Yes, with the oil. Gotta
With the
calm
oil.
him down, cause girl, oh my
The
God.
oil. That's all I'm saying.
well, thank you both. Like we said, Kia will be back, so make sure you guys are locked here for that. And then Auntie V will be back in 2 weeks, and she is going to tell us all about her experience at the Mind, Body, and Spirit Conference. And then we'll be back on Tuesday. So, God, please, can we? So, no more issues, no more incidences, nothing of that. Hopefully, we can be back on Tuesday. Fingers crossed. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Not one thing, it's another.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night and great weekend. Be safe. Don't do anything you wouldn't do. And yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
Mhm.